Seconds out.
So, what a great opportunity down here, and hopefully showcase what I've got against a tough opponent in Dave Allen.
Now, what boxing's about, you take the call at work and you're down here and ready for your Saturday night's activities.
Yeah, I can't wait. At my level, where I am, I can't give up opportunities like this, so I jumped here with both hands.
You know David Allen well, of course.
Yeah, I've followed his career. He's a great guy, a fellow Yorkshireman as well, so it's going to be a nice tear-up on Saturday night.
For those of us who haven't seen a lot of you, tell us about your style, what you're going to bring to the ring.
For a big guy, I'm athletic, I'm fast, got fast hands, so it's going to be an interesting night.
And the dream obviously is to get involved in this ever-expanding heavyweight division, a huge obviously main event with HAYE and BELLEW, and something I'm sure you'll be very interested in having a look at when you fought.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the heavyweight scene in Britain at the minute is like the top. It's Premier League of boxing in the heavyweight game in the world as far as I'm concerned. So to be honest, to fight on an opportunity on a big show like this is a dream come true.
Good to have you with us, David Allen. Good to have you back so quickly after last week, and you're raring to go, I guess.
Yeah, last week only 31 seconds, and I didn't get the chance to get it all out. You know, I've been raring to go all week. I had a stressful day yesterday, you know, waiting for an opponent, and they said Dave Howe. You know, me and Dave Howe go back a few years. To be fair, I know Dave really well. He's a nice fella and that, but I'm gonna have to knock him out. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Like, I like the fella, but I'm gonna have to knock him out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I say, it's a massive show. I only boxed last week, but last week was the start. You know, this is the second phase of Operation Rhino. Now we need to kick on. Dave's a good fighter, to be a good name on my record. You know, I'm going to go out and do it in the same fashion as last week, maybe even faster. You know, that is the plan. I'm going out. I'm far hungrier than Dave. You know, Dave's getting to the tail end of his career now. I'm a hungry Rhino right now. I just can't wait for Saturday night.
Nice to have some respect. Your old pals with his business on Saturday night.
Yeah, you know, I do like Dave. You know, I'm one of the men. I like everybody. I like everyone, but I do like Dave. But it's business, you know, and we'll be respectful now before the fight. I'll shake his hand after the fight. But you know, when the bell rings, I want to be taking that man's head off, and that's as simple as that.
You've obviously not been frightened to get in with anyone with the likes of Dylan White and obviously Lewis Ortiz, and despite not winning those, do you think that will stand you in good stead? You're still young, you've got so much time ahead of you, and it's all about experience, isn't it, this division?
Yeah, you know, I took them. I only had 10 amateur fights and 10 pro fights, and I went White and Ortiz back to back. So, no offence to Dave, but you know, he doesn't really feel any fear. You know, last week I went in there and I never felt so confident in my life. Going from Lewis Ortiz to a plumber, I was buzzing. You know, there was no fear whatsoever. How can you go from Lewis Ortiz to a cruiserweight from Poland with 28 losses? I was buzzing. I thought, I'm going to take this man out in no time, and I took him out. That's exactly what I had to do. And this week, you know, I know what I've got to do Saturday night, and I'm going to do it again.
You're a great character. How far do you think you can go in this sport? Obviously, it's a mouth-watering division these days.
I'm going to become British champion in 2017. That goes without saying, but I don't know where I'm going to get to. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, but it's going to be a fun ride, and that's one thing I can promise.
We're delighted to have you with us. Good luck both days on Saturday night. Kicking off the Sky Sports box office output at 6 o'clock or just after will be a man I'm very excited about, and Ted Cheeseman from Bermondsey. Ted, unbeaten so far as a pro. Everything going according to plan?
Yeah, everything's going according to plan. I'm learning in the gym all the time. I'm starting to fight more experienced and more better opponents, and hopefully on Saturday night I'll do the business again and push on and hopefully start fighting for some titles.
Draw on the pads last night with Kevin Mitchell, not a bad man to have around Tony Sims. You've got a good team, and you think that will help take you, you know, where you want to go this year and onwards? Yeah,
I'm working with a very experienced team, and there's a lot of good fighters in the gym. You've got Ricky Burns, who's a world champion and 3-to-3 weight world champion, so we're getting good sparring at all different weights, so I'm learning all the time and improving every day, so this year's going to be a big year for me, and I can't wait to start off Saturday.
Yeah, you look good at Wembley the back end of the year. You've now got Jack Sellers unbeaten as well, so a little test for you Saturday night, and what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because better than boxing a journeyman now. I'm stepping on, I'm pushing on, the rounds getting longer. Now, hopefully on Saturday, I can go and prove that I'm a level above his opponents and take Jack Sellers out and before the distance and push on.
And of course, you're a local boy, Bermondsey boy. A few tickets have been sold, no doubt?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a massive support from Bermondsey and South London on Saturday because David A is very popular, so it's going to be big to get a big bit of publicity, especially getting my first fight live on Sky. I'm going to get a lot of publicity from this fight, so hopefully I'll put on a career best performance and push on.
Kick off the show in style. We wish you well, Ted. That'll be a good one with Jack Sellers. Then we welcome back Lee Selby, who's in with Andoni Gargo. Let's welcome you as well. Nice to see you. Are you looking forward to the big opportunity on Saturday night on this huge show?
Yo quiero dar las gracias a Selby y a su promotora por darme esa oportunidad. La verdad que
he wants to thank Lee Selby and Eddie Hearn for this opportunity to be here fighting against a good fighter, a nice fighter, a great fighter like Lee Selby and a great show like this.
y bueno, venimos con ganas de dar guerra y hacer buena pelea.
He's willing to bring a good show here in the UK for all the attendance and the TV, and he hopes to do so and pull the great upset.
Has he seen a good deal of Lee Selby and what Selby brings to the table?
Tiene unas cualidades pues, impresionantes de campeón del mundo, no tiene una izquierda muy buena, tiene un sentido de la distancia y unas piernas también perfectas, ¿no? Porque él ha conseguido ser campeón del mundo.
He has very good skills. He's a world champion, obviously. He has a good left hand, a nice sense of distance. He moves very well around the ring. He respects him a lot.
Y intentaremos hacer nuestra pelea y no dejarle respirar.
He's not going to leave him breath around the ring, so he's going to give him the pressure into the ring.
We look forward to it. Thanks very much, and we welcome back Lee Selby. I was saying to him the other day, I think last time I saw you was in Vegas when you just got that news 45 minutes or so before you were meant to defend your world title. It's tough, isn't it, this business, when you get knockbacks like that. You've trained for 12 weeks, you can't defend your title on a huge show. How have you come to terms with that? And I bet you really just want to get back into the ring after so long out.
I was very. Is this microphone? Yeah. I was very disappointed, obviously, when the fight fell through, but I just had to stay professional. I was back in the gym Monday, trained. We drove down to Los Angeles. I sparred there, took a little bit of my frustration out on my sparring partner, and then luckily the fight was a fight was rescheduled for me to box now on Saturday night. So I had a new goal to focus on. I put the upset behind me.
You need to get back into the ring, don't you? I mean, it's been a while since you've been here, and obviously there's huge fights out there for you in the featherweight division, but you've got to take care of this guy first, Saturday night.
I last boxed, I think it was April the 4th at the O2, you know. This is going to be my 5th fight here. All fights have been like the highlights of my career, boxing at the O2. I won the Lonsdale belt outright. I put on a clinic against Joe Brunker to win a final eliminator, to box with the world title. And of course I won the world title against Evgeny Gradovic, and then I was back here April and I beat Eric Hunter. So now this is my 5th time at the O2. And I'm looking to top all those wins and put on a masterclass Saturday night.
A masterclass, are you looking for rounds or to make a statement as you try and secure those huge fights that I know that you want but just haven't been delivered yet?
UFC fighters say no, I need the rounds, but that'd be a bit disrespectful to a Johnny Gargo saying I need rounds, just like I'm taking it for granted, which I'm not. But of course, after this fight, I'm looking to be boxing in a big unification fight or a world title defense. So ideally, I would like some ring time, but if I catch him, you gotta go.
Just can't afford to slip up Saturday night.
This is boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. He could catch me with a punch. He could cut me. He wins the fight. So you can't take nothing for granted. I've took this fight as serious as any fight I've took. Any fight I've took part in. I've trained like I'm defending my world title.
Finally, how big and important to you to be back on this sort of stage? You love it, don't you?
It's massive. I'll be fighting in front of thousands of people now. There'll be millions across the world watching. I just love it. That's when I boxed at my best.
Really good to have you back, Lee Selby. Also great to have on the bill in her third professional fight, Katie Taylor. Eddie's already spoken about how good she is. I second that. I thought her professional debut in November was one of the best I've seen from any fighter at any time throughout many years. Katie, fight number 3, you had your second in Manchester. How much are you looking forward to getting back into the ring? And what are we going to see this year from you?
Yeah, very, very much looking forward to it. This, as I said before, I feel like I'm saying the same things over again, but this is the first time I've had a proper training camp behind me, so I can't wait to get in there on Saturday night and showcase that. Against a really tough opponent as well, so this I hope is going to be the start of a big year for me.
How's training gone out in the States?
Yeah, it's gone great. I was in the States for the last 2 months, and we've been working on so many different things. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger, and I'm punching a lot harder, so I definitely feel like I have the ability now to actually to hurt these opponents as well. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and hopefully putting on a great performance.
Obviously a starting amateur. How have you felt that transition into the professional ranks over the 2 fights you've had so far?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a very exciting few months for me, but yeah, this is obviously a new journey for me. There's still a few things I need to learn in the pro game. I'm still obviously a novice in the pro game, and I'm learning every single day in the gym. And out in the States, I've gotten some super sparring out there as well with top season pros, so I'm learning all the time. And yeah, I can't wait to get in there and start the evening.
How quickly do you and Brian Peters and the team want to move this year? Obviously, all about experience.